As you now know, Carmelo Anthony is a free agent who recently opted out of his contract with the New York Knicks. So far, nothing has happened, and Carmelo Anthony just had a meeting with the Chicago Bulls. Carmelo Anthony is a terrific scorer. He averaged over 27 points per game and a career-high 8 rebounds per game. Those numbers make Carmelo Anthony look really compelling to all the GMs around the league. I'm not sure what else to say, but Carmelo Anthony just seems like a gold digger. He refused to lower the payment in his contract, and I'm sure that's what he'll do in the future with whatever team he lands with. Something about this whole Carmelo to Chicago Bulls thing seems a bit confusing. Bulls star Derrick Rose refuses to put a pay cut in his salary so Carmelo could have a larger contract. But he still wants Carmelo Anthony to come to the Chicago Bulls. It doesn't make much sense, but on the other hand, Carmelo Anthony can't just look at money all of his career. Throughout all the 10 seasons that Carmelo Anthony played in the NBA, including with the Denver Nuggets and with the New York Knicks, Carmelo Anthony only missed the playoffs one time, and that was last year, landing in the 9th seed with the New York Knicks. That shows a little bit of a winning attitude, but then again, he never won a championship. He did win a championship in college at Syracuse University, but that was a long time ago. As of right now, Chicago seems like the number one option, but there still are plenty of other options for Carmelo Anthony to choose from. However, there is also another intriguing option, and that is a Houston Rockets. The only problem about that is that that's the West Coast. It'll be really hard to make it to the finals, and then when you do get there, there'll be teams like the Bulls, maybe even the Heat, and other teams that could contend with them. It seems like a smart option for Carmelo Anthony to stay somewhere in the East Coast. I think the best option for him right now is the Chicago Bulls, although I am a Knicks fan. There is another problem with the Houston Rockets star center, and that's revolving around Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard wasn't really himself throughout the 2013 through 14 season. He averaged about 17.4 points, but he was a pretty good rebounder. And now also, if Carmelo Anthony does come in, then there will be no use for center Dwight Howard. Although, the Houston Rockets are trying to make a trade for Dwight Howard for Kevin Love from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Love was 4th in the league in scoring and also was a very tenacious rebounder. He would definitely fit in with the outside shooting of James Harden and Carmelo Anthony. Besides the Knicks, there is also one more option, and that is the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers could afford a lot of money for Carmelo Anthony, and that seems like what Carmelo Anthony wants. But I think to this point of his career, he wants some wins. And of course, there is one other option that seems to be kind of out of the picture, but it is to stay with the help-needed New York Knicks. Carmelo could still get paid very much if he stays with the New York Knicks, but it will prove that he actually wants to win if he leaves the Knicks. Not even his family. There is only one person that could probably persuade him to stay with the New York Knicks, and his name is Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson has won titles even with the Knicks as a player back in the old days. He even has won many titles with players with names of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant. He wants to bring that winning attitude to the front office of the New York Knicks. Let's see what Phil Jackson can do to the city of New York. There are still plenty of other big names for Knicks star Carmelo Anthony. Just where will he land? That's the question. I hope you liked this video, and please don't forget to like it and subscribe. Have a nice day.